Hey, what's going on, guys? Over here at Uncle Tony's Garage today. I'm Mopar Al. For those who don't know me, just doing some more body work today. Of course, in previous videos, on Tony's channel, we talked about what we were doing. I was basically doing the body work on the rest of the car except for this quarter panel. Tony's been working hard on this thing, trying to get dialed in, and a lot of y'all who've been keeping up with this build know how tore up this quarter panel was. And so I came in and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take this over. So I told Tony, and I stripped a lot of it down and thinned a lot of it out and went back in and reworked everything. And let me tell you what, I give these body people credit. I mean, they're definitely artists in their craft, because for me, I know just enough to be dangerous, and my patient level with body work is slim and none, because I have done. But for some reason, doing this quarter panel, I mean, I just kind of been in the zone with it. I haven't been really stressed it out. Patient level's been good. And I think it's because I'm seeing the end result now. I mean, this quarter panel's starting to turn out pretty damn good, and I'm happy with it. Is it going to be perfect? No. Is it close? It's almost there. But basically, what I've been doing on it, I've been doing some fine tuning, finding the high spots and stuff like that. Starting to bring in the body filler, skimming it, building it out. And if y'all remember, this thing did not have any type of a skirt edge or anything. And I molded all this in, and looks pretty good, getting close back the way it would have looked like originally. Get my lines back in. So when we paint, that brings the lines back out, and there's a simple trick to doing this too. And yes, I went on YouTube to find out how to do this, because like I said, once again, I am not a body guy. This right here is your best friend for making lines. If you get a point A to point B, where you got a line that starts here, and your line's ending here, but with all the body work and stuff, you kind of lost your line in the middle. So what I did was, my first thing was I came on the center edge of the quarter panel, which is my widest part. It has two transitions in it. So basically what I taped off the top part to where my line was at, and did the same on the bottom. And then I came in with filler and brought this in. And then once it dried, I pulled the tape off, had a nice line. Then I turned around with this and relined it off the line that I pulled off. And I put 2 layers on it, because you're going to hit this a little bit when you're sanding, but you don't want it to tear up enough to lose your line. So I was able to get my line back on this, which turned out actually pretty good. And once we get the primer and everything on it, I mean, the lines will pop back out. This morning, I went ahead and laid the coat down at the bottom to get my bottom line. And I'm just about getting ready to sand all this stuff down. And I got some other touching up to do. But this quarter panel is almost done. So for your guys at home, man, don't give up. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna throw that can of body filler right out the garage door. But I've learned, for me, this is a learning experience on this build, is you just gotta relax with it, have some patience with it. Yeah, you're gonna make some mistakes and got to start over again. And but hell, by the time I'm done with this, I'm probably going to start adding this to my resume of stuff to do at my own garage. But anyway, this little update on SlagHammer, quarter panel getting dialed in, and I'm going to get back at it. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you down the road.